Hi guys, so in this video I have this nice set from Diamond Press. I was able to get a little sneak peek, and maybe you guys have seen it. It's already available on HSN. And of course, Beth Kingston had previewed a lot of these items that you can check out leading up to March 2nd. Craft Day, so we're right about there. This is the Inspirational Phrases Thinking of You stamp kit. So it's all stamps. These were sent free of charge for my review, and all opinions are my own. And the links I have in the description box are affiliate links, which means I make a small commission if you were to purchase items through those links. This did come onto HSN site just a couple days ago. I do want to remind you, if you did pick it up early, and the price changes for any reason on any of these items that you pick up early, sometimes before the actual craft day, you could always get that credited back. You just have to contact HSN through the chat online, or you can give them a call, and they easily just reverse that amount of money. So not a problem there. I do believe they are going to have the $5 cart, just from what I'm hearing, but I don't want to guarantee that. So that's, we'll check it out. We're close enough that hopefully we'll know very soon here. But wow, look at all this. So yeah, it's really great that they're bringing that back, or they have brought it back even last month. Look at, oh my goodness. That's a lot of stamps. Okay, you know what? It's making the camera freak out a little bit. Let's put these to the side for a minute. We'll look at this, and then I'll bring those back, because the shininess of it sometimes makes the camera not want to focus correctly. So this is just an inspiration sheet, a little idea sheet for the stamp combinations. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all you do. Thanks, friend. Thanks, you're the best. So these are all the different, not all the different, because you can, I'm sure, make tons more combinations, but that's not all this stamp set has. It has just a ton. Look how big that is. Hopefully you can kind of see by the size of my hand. So really nice focal point for a card, which will help you make a nice quick card a lot of times when you have something like this. So we may be miles apart, but you're always in my heart. And then we have these really sweet, I like the way this is paired up together, but they're separate stamps, so you don't have to ink them up carefully if you want to do like this, a different color ink than the rest of it. Or even the heart can be different from these. This is really cute. Wishing you happiest of days. I believe in you. We have thinking of you and today and every day. And I know people will ask, these are acrylic stamps. And I want to say, take a moment here, that not all acrylic stamps are created equal. I know there's some stamps, sometimes you'll find them in like a dollar section or something, and they're okay. You might have to prep them and stuff like that, and that happens. But the acrylic that Diamond Press uses, in my opinion, is really, really nice. I haven't had to really prep them or do anything different than just use them, So we have Miss You, little hearts. You are braver than you believe, which is really cute because it's kind of written like higher and lower, the lettering, like a little kid would write maybe. Life is lovely because you are in it. We have just wanted to say thank you. Really nice size again. Try to put these out of the way so that the lighting doesn't. Really gorgeous flowers that you can just color in or use as a background, however you want to use that. You're the best. Aw, sending sunshine with a cute little rainbow. And then we have like little, like shiny lines. I don't know how you call it, but you know what I'm saying? When you have something that sparkles or something, you have the little lines there. We have the little stars. Flourish, you did it. Thank you for everything you do. Sending happy thoughts your way. Little flowers. These are more like a larger flower. I would say like a peony or something pretty like that. Thinking of you, for all you do. You're so kind, for everything. Again, those are the ones that can kind of match up like they're showing here. Beautiful little, I would say daisies. Like daisies. Sending, beautiful, I've missed you a bunch. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. Ooh, this looks more like a lotus flower or something pretty like that. It says, hello, friend, thanks, and grateful. And kind people are my kind of people. Really nice big sentiment there. Reach for the stars. Thanks a bunch with the little flowers, and enjoy the small moments. So what I'm gonna do is grab some paper and put together a card. I do want to show you, maybe because I know sometimes even if I'm showing it, it might be hard to imagine the sizing on these. Just real quick, I'm not gonna measure all of them, but this one is like 4 3/4 inches tall. These words here, they look like about an inch or so. They're just shy of an inch. You know, this one's a little bit bigger than an inch, so really nice size. So hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of the sizing on these. Yeah, so let me grab some paper and I will be right back. Okay, so this is a little messy here, sorry. I cut down a piece of paper with a decal edge trimmer just to make it fun at 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to bring out my stamping mat, but we're also going to get a little messy on this, so I'm just going to use the same mat here. And, you know, I'm looking kind of through it. I would use this side. It's just, well, you know, I'll turn around just so I can have the grid, but I'll tell you, this mat is my creative mat. It's a little messy. All right. Just placing it there just so I have an idea kind of what I'm looking at here. Okay. I'm going to use this big guy. Kind people are my kind of people, and we're gonna have some fun and just kind of do a little something with this. And what I'm gonna do actually is just put this down so I have a feeling, or at least kind of know that it's straight here. And of course you can use a stamping tool or anything like that, but I'm just going to eyeball this, making sure there are no space under there. Okay, I'm going to use a watermark stamp pad, just clear embossing powder. Basically, I have a clear embossing, I'm sorry, ink, and I have clear embossing powder to go along with it. And so basically the white that's behind this of our card is going to show through. And since I can never know when to stop when I do this, because, you know, it's clear, I just do a lot. Just try to really get it on there real nice and juicy. And I'm just going to eyeball this just so it's over here on the side. And if you want to stamp and do all that first and then go back and, you know, cut it down however you like just to make sure. But this is what I did. I cut it first and then I'm stamping. So we're going to do that. Just making sure. That's why I'm using my stamp mat, because it's a big guy, that I'm getting all the areas. And it's going to be kind of artsy anyway, so if I miss some, I'm not going to be worried about it. But hopefully you can kind of see that. You see the kind people are my kind of people? Looks good. Put this on here. Get my clear embossing powder. I did not use my embossing buddy this time, because whenever I use clear powder, I just don't take the time to do it. But you should. If you have a little embossing buddy, it's just like a little pad that has like cornstarch or something like that in there. Because hopefully you can kind of see how it's sticking a little bit there. I'm just going to tap that off, and I like to take a little brush and kind of clean up whatever I don't want. Because we're going to do a resist, so definitely want to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to hit this with a heat tool, and I'll be right back. And with your heat tool, when you're doing this, just a little tip, as soon as it starts turning like that translucent, ready to go, just move on to the next area, because you don't want it to then flatten out. But look at that, it looks really great. And I just kind of flicked it really hard, and the extra stuff that was on there kind of came away. And we're just going to do a little inking, I think. White, pink, and blue. And so let's start with, I'm going to use some really bright colors. So we're going to start with picked raspberry. And we're just going to make this a little fun, a little messy. See what happens. So I always start off the edge, bring that pink in. It might be enough of the pink for now. Have it ready just in case. Bring in some squeezed lemonade. And then I'll go into Salty Ocean. I figured those colors well together, because when they blend we have kind of like an orange feel, hopefully, maybe. And here, going into the blue with the yellow, making a little bit of a green transition. Let me go back up in here just a little bit. And, oopsie. Blue, I'm using Salty Ocean. Oops. Little thread in there coming out. You know what? I don't want to touch this. Well, that should be okay. My hands are pretty clean. But if you don't want to get ink where you don't want it, then just, you know, use a paper towel or something to help you hold your paper. You can see I'm just kind of going between the blue and the yellow, and it makes kind of like a green shade. And then you can always come back in with more of your yellow. help you work that. And so I'll just continue doing this, kind of blending, having fun with this. Maybe more yellow up at the top too. Okay, and these are kind of cleaning this up for me, but basically what I do after this is I'll take like a paper towel or something clean. Of course I don't have one right now. There we go. How about this little? And just clean off the top of your lettering, and that'll really just make that white underneath pop really nice. All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay. I think just to add a little more texture, I'm going to use the little stars, and I'm just going to do like tone on tone. So if I have pink here, I'm just going to take it and stamp here, a little bit of a pink. And then maybe go into the yellow. I'll clean that off a little bit. I'm not sure if the yellow is going to show up. It's there, but not too dark. So what I'm going to do is that and that. There we go. And then maybe dip into some of this blue. And just add some little stars here and there just for fun. Ooh, I would like to mix the yellow and the blue a little bit. Let me see if I can do that here. Yeah, there we go. So I have a little yellow down and had the blue on here, and that kind of helped me make some green on my mat. And just stamp it wherever you like, just to give a little texture in the back. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a card base, and I cut it in black just because I think it'll really pop. Again, this card base is a standard A2 size card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And so I'm just gonna get this down here. And I think to finish it off, just to make it really pop, I'm gonna use the rhinestones. Full disclosure, right now that I'm working, I don't know when this will actually go up. I have not seen that the rhinestones are quite available yet, but they should be within the next few hours, if not already. So, of course, like I said, I'll have the links to any of the items that are available already on from Diamond Press on HSN. I'm going to hold this down really, really well. What I'll probably do is turn it over, just because I really need this to stick down, especially since we did all that distressing. The paper gets a little bit wonky, so I'll be back in a few minutes. And I put my handy dandy weight on the back of that there. Yeah, much better. Stuck down really nicely. Okay, and so I'm just going to finish it off again with some rhinestones, and I haven't looked through this yet, but I mean, there are so many pretty things in here, of course. Don't want to do them. Let's see. What I'm going to do is just take some different sizes and colors. The juicier, the better, and then we'll just pop these on here. So I have some blue, and then larger size. I'll get the sizes of these, the larger and the smaller ones, maybe even the biggest guys, and I'll be right back of the colors that I want to use. So much fun. Okay, I think I'm going to take like this blue one. This is the medium size ones, but haven't pushed it down quite yet in case I change my mind. And the lighter green. Oh, love it. I just love how juicy they are. And then these guys, full disclosure, I messed up a little bit here. I put a little blue here when I just wanted the yellow, so I have one of the bigger yellow rhinestones. Oh, I left my sticky behind. If that ever happens, just take it and pop it back on like that. And maybe I'll put this here. Help me cover some of that up. My little boo-boo. And then our mid-size yellow. Oh, and going into the smaller pink. And that's it, just a little something. Pretty much all on this one side. Oopsie. Oh, I love it. So that's it for this card. I might add a little bit more just because the bling is just so pretty. But thanks for watching, guys. So like I said, this particular set is available already. I'll have the links for everything that is available currently in the description box. Thanks for watching, guys. And keep an eye out. I have plenty more to share with you. I'll be back in just a bit. Bye now.